What's cracking, everybody? New video. I had no intentions of doing another Johnny video, you guys. But Johnny's amazing, and a lot of people have been asking. I want to say off the top, when I do reactions to people, it's just we're having fun, right? I'm not trying to pick at anybody or pick on anyone. And hopefully in the comments, everybody will just be kind towards Johnny. You know, let's enjoy the humor. Let's enjoy the stories. But he does have family that are watching. They asked me to turn the comments off. I don't want to have to turn the comments off, but let's have some fun, all right? So let's see. This is called Reflections of a Gangster 6. Johnny. Let's go.
Well, when I was about 16, 17 years old, my cousin had met this girl out of another city. And, the girl came around. We didn't know who she was. We did a little investigation on her to check her out, but we couldn't figure out who she was. Well, we found out in the long run that she was the type of girl that came, married dudes, got into hood, and set guys up. Well, what happened was...
Damn, she was dedicated. She married him to set him up. Usually a woman that's going to set somebody up, they just get to know people, find out the hangouts, and then do that. But she really got married and everything. Hold on, you guys. Johnny's praying right now.
I was the one she wanted to set up. I guess wherever she came from, they were speaking my name in volumes out there because I was putting in a lot of work. I was shooting a lot of people, sticking a lot of people, beating up a lot of people, and they wanted my ass. So I guess they got at this girl.
Yeah. He didn't mean it like that. It was funny.
And they wanted her to set me up. So this is the way the scenario went. I'm in the hood one day kicking it, and one of my homies tells me, hey man, I get to the hood, and every time we get to the hood, we tell the homie, hey, there's a 38 in the bush, there's a 9mm in the mailbox. We let him know wherever the gun was at. So I get there, he tells me, hey, there's a 38 inside the bushes. Okay, when he tells me this, it's me, my homie, a girl, and another dude, and my whole lady. He tells me, hey, there's 38 in the bushes, if you need it, it's right there. So we're kicking it, boom, about 15 minutes pass. Some dudes pass by, boom, and the way we do it is, if somebody passes by and they're looking, we let them go. If they make a U-turn and they pass by again, you're getting shot at. So what happened was...
Did the other guys never figure that out? You would think, like, if that's my enemy's neighborhood, right? If this is my enemigo's neighborhood, and, the homies go and they're like, boom, we put in work, homie. Well, this trip out, this is what they do then, If you go through, you got to light them up on the first pass, because if you pull a U-turn, they're hit, right? That would be something normal, right?
Here comes a car. Who comes by, they're looking. Boom, turns around, makes a U-turn. Boom, I run out to the street, grab the gun. Boom, 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 shoot the car up. Must have unloaded the whole... Yeah, it was a revolver, so I unloaded all the rounds on it. Shot the car up. It went, had flat tires, everything. It left. Well...
Okay, Johnny, get on, homeboy. He shot all the tires out. If you hear the rest, hold on.
Well, about 15 minutes later, here comes another car.
Oh shit, did you get more bullets?
This car don't pass it. It stops.
There we go. They're the smart ones.
I walk up to the car and I look. Lo and behold, it's the girl. She's inside the car. Now, previous to this, she had told on my cousin, and he had went away for 7 years. She testified against him. So my thing was, okay, I need to get rid of this bitch. For the simple fact that she knows too much. She's been around the hood so long that she knows everybody by name.
Okay, time out. Let's pause this for a second. So she's the chick that's being sent to set Johnny up. But Johnny knows exactly who she is. And she told on Johnny's cousin. It makes sense.
She knows where half of us sleep when we lay our heads at night. So my thing is, we need to get rid of this bitch. So what happened was she drove up. I walked up, I seen her in the car. I went back, grabbed the 38, put it in my waistband, went back to her car, and she has like a 82 or 84 Cutlass. It's either a Rig or a Cutlass. I remember it was light blue. So I walk her to the door and I tell her, hey, what's up? Well, I'm not knowing at the same time she's coming to pick me up because she's going to take me to Pico Rivera to our main enemies. She's going to set me up over there. There's like 15, 20 dudes waiting for me over there. I don't know this. I find this out.
Why so many?
After. What happens is I get in the car. She opens the door, picks up the seat. I get in the back. When I get in the back seat, someone else jumps in with me. Now, this guy that jumps in with me is my homeboy. But
they're gonna speak in Nawa in a minute. Nawa. I'm not trying. I enjoy Johnny's stories. Me and Johnny could be sellies, and I would laugh because Johnny would make me laugh all day. Let me hear a story, big dog. Tell me about that story.
I know that he's not capable of doing what's going to take place right now. And what's going to take place right now, he is not capable of it. In other words, he can't hold his water. He don't got enough balls to...
Why you let him in the car with you, big dog? You supposed to say, hey, homie, check this out. I'm going to take this chick down real quick. Like, make it sound like you're going to bone her or something, right? I mean, be like, hey, I'm going to hit it. And then we'll come back around and pick you up, right? But if you know he can't hold his water... Hold on, is there bullets in the gun? Because they said the gun was in the bush. Where's the bullets? Because Johnny shot the wheels off, right?
Do what's going to take place. So as we're in the back seat, I tell him, get the fuck out.
There you go.
Get out.
Get the fuck
and
out.
He's like, no, I want to go with you. I want to go with you. I said, no, get out. He's like, no, I want to go with you. Now in my head, I'm saying, this dude can't go with me because he can't handle what's going to take place right now.
That's right, Johnny.
He don't want to leave the back seat. We're arguing in the back seat. Finally, I tell him, look, because there's two people. She's driving. There's another person with her. I don't know this person, but this person got to go as well. I'm gangbanging. I'm in the thick of things right now. They're hunting me down. You know, fools are looking at me from other hoods.
And she snitched on his cousin 7 years prior or something like that. And he's getting in the car with her. And he's going to allow her to... This is going to be a good story, guys. Oh, damn, that's a 55-minute video. We're not doing no 55 minutes, Johnny. Johnny's doing Tai Chi now? Are we allowed to talk when he's doing Tai Chi?
Shooting every weekend at them or shooting every weekend at me. So I'm thinking this dude don't have the balls to go with me. So one thing leads to another. I can't make too much of a commotion in the back seat because she can see me. She's listening to us. So I show him the gun. I tell him, get the fuck out. No. I said, all right, you want to go? Let's go. I tell her, come on, let's go. So she starts driving. By that time, I take the gun out. They say in court transcripts,
oh shit,
I already got convicted. They say I get the gun and I put it to the base of her skull.
Oh, damn.
So everybody here put the gun to the base of her skull. Now as we're driving, I'm telling her, turn left. What the bitch does, she turns right.
Oh, damn.
I tell her, stop.
Failure to communicate right there. Failure to communicate. She is not cooperating.
The bitch keeps going.
That bitch.
So I have her. She don't want to listen. So I end up pistol whipping her one time. Boom. I don't break her head, but I give her a pretty good knock because I hit her with the butt of the gun. Boom. Now she's paying attention. She's listening. But at this time,
The kid Johnny said, now she's paying attention. Now she's listening. Oh, damn.
a homie that's sitting next to me.
Hit him too.
I turned to look at him. He's really nervous. Really
yeah, hit him too.
And I told him, I fucking told you, get out the fucking car.
He told you.
So now in my mind, I'm thinking, if I do her and I do her, I have to do him because he is not capable.
And we don't have any more bullets in the gun. How does this work? He's already been convicted, so this is all. I want to see. This is fucking great.
Holding his fucking water.
Yeah.
So what happens is we're driving. What happens is I say, well, I got to get him in a dark, secluded area. So what I do is on the corner of Telegraph and Pioneer Boulevard, there's a bar that they call the Rim Ramp. Now behind the Rim Ramp, it's really, really dark.
Even in the daytime.
There's a couple dumpsters back there. There's an alley. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take her and I'm gonna put him over here.
There's a dark cloud over that one spot.
And I'm gonna handle him. What happens is she pulls over in back of that place. It's really, really dark. I get both of the people out of the car, and this is in transcripts what it said, that I put them both on their knees, execution style. What happens is, what my homie testifies in court, what my homie testifies and puts on paper is that I got them both out of the car. I turned around, I looked at my homie, and I said, I'm gonna smoke this bitch first. This is what's said in transcripts. Now, once I said, I'm gonna smoke this bitch first, and I turn around and put the gun back on the broad, as soon as I'm gonna handle my business, my homie jumps on my back. Now remember, he went with me. He's my homeboy. But he got so scared of what's taking place right now, he wanted no part of it.
His homeboy, I bet you they called him Batman. You got a crime fighter in the car with you. But you know what? I'm glad he was in there with you, Johnny, because you wouldn't be here telling us these stories, big dog. I don't know. That's not Tai Chi.
Then he jumps on my back. When he jumps on my back, we start to struggle. The gun leaves my hand and goes sliding across the floor.
Oh, damn.
Now at this moment, this woman's screaming at the top of her lungs for the police. By this time, I hear sirens coming. So what I do is I get the gun, I cut around the front, and as I'm coming out the front...
But wait. At this point, Johnny, you already had her... She was listening to all your instructions. Once you pistol whipped her, you should have, while you were struggling with your homeboy, you should have told that chick, hey, go grab that gun right now. And then keep boom, boom, boom. You fighting your homeboy, Johnny, boom, boom, boom. And when she grabs the gun, she goes, well, now what do I do, Johnny? You say, bitch, put it to your head. I'll be there in a minute. Huh? Come on, Johnny. She was listening at that point.
I see a highway patrolman sitting at the gas station. He has one of those explorers with him, the ones that wear the yellow shirts and go with them, and they take them around, they show them, the ropes and shit.
Yeah.
And my thing is, he's coming. By that time, the cop is the siren. He hears the commotion. The what do they call him? The little ride-along guy. What he does is he runs around the back of the car, and I see him hit the trunk real hard to get the highway patrol's attention. But at the same time, he's gonna run across the street. While I'm already behind the car, I got my gun, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let this fool have it. You're not gonna catch me. I just did this. I know she's gonna tell me.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I might as well go out in a bang.
Oh, damn.
So what happens is I put my gun over the car and I aim.
Oh shit. Starsky and Hutch. Starsky and
This
Hutch.
guy's coming across a main street. My thing is, once he crosses halfway that main street and he takes one step off that curb,
don't take more than one step right now. You let him know, Johnny.
I'm gonna send his ass back across the street.
Yeah.
Well, lo and behold, I pull it out, I take my aim, here he comes. I think what happened was he seen the shininess of the gun, because when he looked in my direction, if he would have took one more step off that curb, I would have sent his ass to Kingdom Come. But what happened was he stopped. He never took a step off the curb. He turned around and ran back the opposite way. So that gave me time to escape. So I'm running. I hear sirens. I see hear the bird coming. That's the helicopter. I'm like, shit. So I'm running down an alley. I see a set of headlights, and I know the difference between a cop's headlights and a regular car's headlights. So I see it's a cop. Well, what I do is I jump over one wall, and I was thinking, how can I stash this gun? What's the best way I can stash this gun? I'm thinking, I'm looking.
Eat it!
There's buckets and all kinds of shit. I'm like, nah, they're gonna search right here. Well, I look to the side and
This is exciting.
There's a tree in a backyard.
I'm thirsty.
And it's a pretty big
I'm running.
tree.
All the running.
So what I do is I climb up the tree, I break a branch, and I hang the gun by the barrel, the trigger guard. I hang it by the trigger guard. So in other words, it's by the trigger guard, it's swinging on a branch, pretty thick branch. So I stuck it up there, boom. I jump back down, boom. I take off running again. I hear another cop coming up the alley towards me. What I do is I get under this motorcycle. Now this motorcycle has a blue tarp on it. But when I went to get under the motorcycle, I end up hitting my leg on one of the pegs that stick out the side where they put their feet when they ride it.
Who has ever thought to hide under a motorcycle? A motorcycle is this wide. What the fuck?
I hit a peg and I split my damn leg open.
Oh, damn.
So at this time, I'm already out of breath.
Yeah.
I'm holding my leg. I'm trying to wrap it with the headband that I have, but it's bleeding profusely.
And he's got a
bleeding lot
branch in his arm.
because I cut it on that big old spike.
Oh, shit.
Well, I don't know what to do, so I go and I get a water hose, and I'm wetting my leg down, All of a sudden I hear another car coming up the alley. I know they're cops because they make a whistling noise with their motor. And when they put their brakes, for some reason they're always squeaking. Their brakes are always squeaking. So now I'm like, man.
They're coming, Johnny.
What am I gonna
They're
do?
coming.
How am I gonna get
Johnny,
out?
get out. They're coming.
So I wait. Here comes another car.
And they got
As
a
soon as he passes
fire
me,
truck with them.
I shoot across the street. Now I'm running down the street from a
You got away, big dog. They almost got you again, homie.
distance. I see another. There's so many cops around.
I hear 'em.
Every second car is a cop.
Every
Here
second.
comes another cop. What I do is I dive and I get into a little flower bed. It's a little brick flower bed. And I remember I'm laying in the flower bed. I'm trying to catch my breath and I see the light just going over me back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm like, oh man, I could just imagine what these cops want to do to me. Due to the fact that all these cops know me by name. I know the broad gave up my first name. She was married to my cousin, so she knew exactly where I lived. She knew my name, what they called me. So, and I knew that previously these cops were passing word around that they wanted to kill me. They were from Illinois sheriff.
Come on, you guys. Johnny's gold, man. Who wants to hurt Johnny, man? Who? The cops want to kill him now. My God. How is he still alive?
That they wanted to kill me. This was the detectives for other shit that was being done, and they were blaming me.
It wasn't
And
you.
I'm not saying I did it all.
You
I
didn't do any
all.
of it. You didn't.
Yes, I took part in some of it.
Oh, shit.
But I know they want to get me, so I'm really
I just tried to beat the case for you, homeboy. What just happened there? Come on, homie.
worried about when they catch me. What do I do? Do I raise my hands up? Do I pick my shirt up? What do I do? Take my shirt off now so they see I don't have a gun? Because I know that
You just bought those. What do you mean you're gonna take your clothes off, fool? They're just gonna arrest you. It's not a bachelorette party.
they're looking for someone who's armed and dangerous because
What the fuck?
the girl must have told them that I had a gun. So
I hate
I
that
go
lady.
to my homie's house. I'm hiding behind his garage.
Oh yeah, we got away.
Cop passes. Another cop passes. They're all shining their lights. I mean, within maybe a 10 to 15 second window,
That's all you need.
I see my girlfriend coming with her mother.
Oh shit.
And they're going real slow through the hood. I get up to a bush, I wait. As soon as they pass, I run and I dive inside the back seat. Boom. As soon as I get in the back seat, I tell my mom, go, go, go. So we leave. I end up getting away.
Yeah.
But what happens is she knows all of my information.
Oh, shit.
So they start raiding all my family's houses. They're raiding all their houses. They're walking around with a flyer that has my picture on it.
Wanted, dead or alive.
And says, known gang member.
Yeah.
Says my name, what they call me.
Oh, shit.
And then bottom print it says, attention. Known to be armed and dangerous. So they went around showing these flyers to all my homies, to my family. My grandmother gets one. She shows me the copy, and I'm like, whoa, they're looking for me that bad. Well, I'm not knowing that they already stuck all kinds of other shit on me. So what they stuck on me was they want to get me for 2 murders, like 4 counts of kidnap, and in juvenile I have holding a concealed weapon and discharging a firearm within an inhabited dwelling. So I had this in juvenile. I got this in adult now. So I'm on the run. I'm on the run for maybe, I was on the run for maybe 18 months. And I went to Arizona. I went to San Luis Obispo. I went to
Shout out to the 805.
San Francisco, Oakland. I went back to Arizona. And it was weird because
Papa was a rolling stone. Tell him, Johnny, you were everywhere. Knocking him down, too. I'm knowing. I see it.
everywhere I was at,
Everywhere.
as soon as I felt uncomfortable, I would leave. A day or 2 later, they would hit the house. They went all the way to Arizona to find me. They went all the way to San Luis Obispo to find me.
Shit.
And they were right on my tail. I mean, they were right on my tail so close that, like I said, every time I left, 1 or 2 days later, they would hit the house. And I'd be like, oh man, shit. You know what I mean? They're on me so intently that I'm also finding out information from the sheriff's station because we have a few girls that actually work there. And
Shh! Johnny, don't say that. They might get fired, fool.
as those explorers, and they work inside, so they give us vital information about what's going on. We went to school with these girls. We're older now. They're getting jobs, so they work inside there. So we're getting vital information. Lo and behold, I find out that the Norwalk sheriff.
Johnny, lo and beholds a lot, huh? Lo and behold, look, it's even on the bottom of the screen. I might start using that. Lo and behold. Lo and behold, I might have some lunch today. I don't know yet.
Have their own Norwalk sheriff's 10 most wanted. I'm number 3. I'm number 3.
Who are the other 2? I need to know who the other 2 are. I hope that's what you're going to tell us next, Johnny.
I'm number 3 is because the 2 guys in front of me, they've been wanted longer, and they have packed more, how could we say, more bullshit on top of them. They charged them more. They're dealing with more charges.
Yeah.
So, I know I'm number 3 on the sheriff's 10 most wanted. I know they're passing a flyer around me, armed and dangerous, and with a 38. They put the caliber of the gun. So I'm thinking in my head, man, when they catch me, they're gonna kill me. When they catch me, they're gonna kill me. Well, within these 18 months, you can imagine, I ran from them so many times. I got so many times close to getting caught. I always got away. I was running amok. I had a gun 24/7 in my waistband. I didn't leave without a gun. Now I'm walking around in a slingshot with a gun in my waist. I'm living in some apartments that I already sold up. I have the manager even dealing dope. So I have the whole apartments sold up.
This is New Jack City. Get him, Johnny. New Jack City. West Coast edition.
I got any room I want. There's empty rooms that people leave all their furniture. I just take over the room. I'm supplying the manager with dope. So I'm like the real manager. So we're living there, you know, and I'm knowing that eventually the Norwalk sheriffs are gonna find where I'm at.
No, eventually he's the landlord, and then possibly the mayor. That's how you get away. Johnny, become the mayor. You're their boss. They can't arrest you. Come on, homeboy. You're in a slingshot with a gun in your waistband. Is it the gun? Other gun's still on the tree, so we know that gun doesn't even have bullets. Let's find out about New Jack City. The towers.
They're gonna just hunt me down eventually, do their job, and they're gonna find me. Well,
lo and behold,
I'm on the run.
Trying to
And
time
I'm really
it.
getting tired of running.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired
no.
of running.
No, that's no bullshit. I've been on the run before. I was on the run for exactly 2 months. It sucks running from the cops every day. And they do figure out, oh, he's hanging out over here, and they will tear up houses.
Simple fact that I cannot lay anywhere comfortable at night. I can't trust anybody. I mean, I got to be careful where I'm at, because if there's a lot of people there and someone calls the cops, they're going to come and run and and I'm gone. They're going to know who I am once they get me. They're going to identify me by my tattoos. Had my teardrop on my face since I was 15.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 17 now, I'm going to be 18. So they're real familiar with who I am.
What?
But like I said, I'm running around everywhere. I'm having people drive me here, drive me there. I went inside the trunk. I've let people sit on top of me in the back seat. You know, so many different things because I'm on the run and so intently. And right now, as it stands, I'm going to fight some life sentences because there's kidnaps, there's murders, you know, and they're just trying to place all kinds of shit on me. So what happens is one morning I get up, and it's like a ritual. Every morning I get up and I check the traps that I have. What I actually did was I was living in a corner apartment on the bottom of a complex, and I was in the corner. I had one window on so we'll say on the south side of the building and another window on the east side of the building. Well, what I did was I got big old pieces of glass. I broke big old beer bottles of glass, and I got the biggest shards of pieces, and what I did was
broken windows. Oh, my bad.
I put them inside the ground next to my back window. What I did was I set them in different spots, and then every spot I didn't have a piece of glass sticking out the ground, so somebody would step on it, and you know I would hear them because
they were going to be barefooted. Are we going to do an experiment? Are we going to experiment if I broke a 40 right now and I step on it in my tennis shoes? Is it going to break or is it gonna go through my foot and enter my lung?
Where there wasn't a piece of glass, I put an aluminum can. So my mind was thinking, if they came to my back window to get me, they see the aluminum cans, they're gonna avoid the aluminum can and step in the area where there's not a can. Okay, they're gonna step on the glass. When they step on the glass or the nails that I put in the ground, once they step on that and it penetrates their skin, now they're gonna step everywhere, and I'm gonna hear them step on the cans. I'm gonna know somebody's in the window, and I'm gonna let them have it.
So he stuck glass, he stuck cans, and somehow he stuck nails. How did you stick the nails? Details. We need more details, Johnny.
I'm not gonna ask who's there or no. Once I hear those cans getting crushed, I'm gonna let it have it. Whoever's there is I'm gonna fucking pump them full of lead.
Oh, shit.
This is my mentality because in fact I'm on the run for some serious crimes.
Yeah.
And you can imagine what I did from when I was on the run. I didn't care anymore. You know what I mean? I was going every weekend to everybody's hood and I would hit them 4 or 5 times in one day.
From San Luis Obispo, from Arizona. Johnny's coming. Johnny is the best storyteller. Now, hold on. He's saying a prayer right now. Hey,
4 or 5 times in one day. Just hit them 4 or 5 times, each of them. Because of the simple fact that...
That's a lot of bullets, Johnny, and bullets are expensive, and you can't buy them, so you got to break off a base head to go in there and buy your damn bullets. But at this point, you should be number 1 on the most wanted list. That's a lot, Johnny. You're doing good, though.
I was the only one out there really, really active in my hood.
Oh, damn.
So, that morning I wake up.
He didn't mean that, Holmes. He didn't mean that. He didn't mean to say that.
I do my little ritual. I check my traps, both sides of my window. Everything's cool. You know what I mean? I get my...
Did he put a trap at the front door? How many cops come through the window? These traps were for the cops, right? How many cops come through the window? Don't they usually just try to knock the front door down? Johnny, if you would have tried to jump out the window to get away, you would have got trapped by your own trap, player.
Room, I got a couple cameras set up outside. I check, parking lot, check the driveway, you know what I mean? And everything's cool. Well, I got...
Johnny, you have surveillance cameras in the 80s? Connected to the New Jack Towers.
Luckily, I grab my gun, I take it to my homie's apartment a few doors down, and we smoke a little bit of dope, we get high, we're talking about what we're gonna do today, and I tell him, you know what, I'll be back, man. I'm gonna go to my house real quick, I'll be right back, and he's like, all right, go ahead, man. So I get my gun, I stash it under his bed. I go to the house. My girlfriend's there. I have a newborn baby, maybe about 3 months old. She has the baby right there, and we're kicking back, we're talking. All of a sudden, I hear boom, boom, boom. At the same time, I hear cans start to get crunched. So my first thing is, but I ain't got my gun. I left my gun at my homie's house. I couldn't go out the front door because when I looked out the people, there must have been 15 fucking cops lined up ready to come in the door. Through my people, I see just all kinds of faces and all kinds of guns, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I go to the back window to look out.
Is he gonna strip out though? Remember he said, what do I do? Do I take my slingshot off? Do I take my shoes off? Let's see. What does he do?
I ain't going nowhere. They got dudes posted up on both sides with fucking shotguns ready for me to come out the back window. So I'm thinking, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I couldn't do shit.
You open the door,
I'm
player.
gonna fake like I'm asleep. So fuck it, I lay down. Boom, they kick in the door, they charge in.
Yeah, did I tell you? Of course they come in the front door, Johnny. The trap should have been there.
Grab everybody, put everybody on the floor. Now mind you, I'm giving them a fake name. I have no ID, I don't carry ID, so I'm giving them a fake name. I think I gave them something like Joe Chavez or something.
Yeah.
They run the name. The name comes back clean. I can't believe it. I'm about to get away. The name came back clean. I just gave him any name, any birthday. He came back clean. But about 10 minutes later, I see a fucking car pull up, and I see a detective get off the car.
Pause. So they came to the pad. More than likely had a warrant. But when you told them Joe Chavez, and they were like, nope, wrong house. Oh, damn, he put the glasses on. Threw him off.
This detective knows me by face. As soon as he comes up and sees me, we got him, huh? They all look at me. Oh, man. They must have beat my ass for like about 5 minutes.
Yeah, they did.
They were kicking me, hitting me with the fucking flashlights they had. One had his fucking foot on my neck. The other one was taking shots at my ribs. He bruised my ribs for like 3 months. They split my lip, busted my eye.
They will do all that.
My neck. He stepped on my neck so hard that he actually pushed my Adam's apple so far back that my throat was hurting for like about 3 months. Well, they ended up figuring out who I am. I ended up giving my real name to take me to the station. Now they're telling me all my charges down. Getting charged with. Most of them is bullshit. A couple of them, yeah, they got their evidence, they got their child, they got their people with talent.
All right. I think we got enough, right? There's so much more to this story and video. I've already done 21 minutes of it. With my talking, this is probably a 40-minute video. That's way too long, man. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for the content. Again, I'm just having fun, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it because you guys kept asking me all week, where's another Johnny video? Where's another Johnny video? Here it is. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you liked it, hit the like button. Share it with somebody. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down and let me know what you didn't like about it. With that, everybody stay safe, stay smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, right? I'm out.